Hi everyone, welcome to the African dance class. My name is Nee, and that's Nee, and that's Nee Charles. Yes, so the whole room is filled up with Nees all around. Thank you very much for coming. This is the traditional African dance masterclass. We're going to dive into trying to explain what makes African dance. It might not be clear to everyone, but with this particular dance, what we're going to do is to be able to understand the drum language, what the drum is saying, what it's saying to the dancers, and then what message it's sending across. And so that's what we're going to do. To start the Anglokete, I would like you to find a really good space around you, because we are going to stretch out a lot. And the dance is done in a circular form, but what we'll do is we'll make it static, so because we know people are at home, and then you might not have the space that we have here. Okay? All right, so to start off with, bell, please. A bit lower. Yeah. So, nice one. This is the timing which we are all going to follow. And all of these other voices are also going to follow. Okay? All right. So what Charles is doing is playing the bell and then the shakers together, so that it gives us the timing to go. What we're going to go is go down and come back here. Okay? Now, in most of Ghanaian dances, what I want you to do is to imagine yourself sitting on a motorbike or a scooter bike. Most of the time, you'll be here, and then you're ready to move. So you are on your toes like this. So you're always keeping the bounce, which keeps you in timing with the bell and everything going on. Okay? So we're going to go down and rest. 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 Now what you will find in your body is that because you're not moving these legs, you feel very wobbly. Okay? So that's where you need to also move this right leg, your right leg, so that you feel secure and safe in the movement. So when you're down here, you step forward. When you're back here, it's a little step backwards. Okay? So you go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And what happens to your left foot is that when you raise the right one, the left one raises up. So you're sort of doing this all the way through. Okay? And if I'm able to move, the movement goes like this. Okay? Alright? So this right leg gives you the sense of the direction of travel. Okay? Nice one. Good. Now we're going to try and go with all the drumming to see how that feels in our body. And then we'll introduce what the back is also doing in this movement. Okay? If you can hear the sound clearly, this drum here, the kiddie, the mother, is playing K, kele, kele, K, kele, kele, K, kele, kele. That gives you the tempo to be able to go K, kele, kele, 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 K, kele, kele. So you are also in a conversation with the kiddie drum alongside the bell. This is where we begin to understand what polyrhythm is. It's not just hearing the polyrhythm, but how the polyrhythm translates in your body as well. He is following the bell, the bell is also leading them. You are following all of them. At the same time, you are listening out for the call from the master drum. Okay? In this case, I will be playing the master drum from here. When I'm dancing, me here will play it from the drum here, from the solo. Okay? So let's try play it all together again. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good. That's the very first variation. But this variation, we're not going to count it as a variation, but we are going to count it as the basics. So whenever we do any variation, we'll come back to this movement here. Okay? That will be our basics. The next thing we're going to do is really listen to the master drum. He's going to do a change. And the change is going to sound like this. Okay, most of the time when I teach, students ask me, what is the count? What is the count? This is African dance. Even though there is the count, you follow the instincts of the rhythm. Okay, so I cannot tell you it's 8 counts, but we know when you understand the rhythm and the timing, your count could fit into it. Because I know how the rhythm and the movement work, I will be able to say it's 8 counts. Okay, so we keep going, okay, and then you play. Okay, so it ends on the 8th one. So before we bring him in, let's see what we're going to do. We are here. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Before the 8th ends, so what we're doing is we are going to go and listen to him for 5 counts, and then 6, 7, 8, we are going to do a movement with it. That means we are going to catch him exactly when he finishes 8 to go into the next move. The next move is using your left foot. So you imagine a horse giving you a back kick. Okay? That's what this leg is going to do. It goes back and come forward. Back and come forward. Back and come forward. What this hand here is going to do is to swing, but this time it's not swinging forward like you're swimming. It's swinging downwards. Okay? It's swinging downwards like this. This, and then comes back. This, and then comes back. Yeah, just so you know, I can't swim, but I come very close to the sea. Okay? So if I'm saying swimming and you think that's not swimming, please follow what I say. Okay, I can't swim. I can walk and jump in the pool like that. That's all I can do. But this movement is here. So what you're doing is bringing your hands around and back in again. What happens to your back, this part of your body, is when you are here, you arch out. When you come back in, you came in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Most of African and Caribbean dances, you feel the undulation rolling up and down off your spine. But in most of West African music and dance, what you do is to rather arch out, in, and that also corresponds with what the drumming is saying, okay? So let's try this movement. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So what your hands are doing in front is go back to back. So you put your hand into a pipe, spread it open, go around, in again, open. In again, open, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go. Nice one. Now, what some of you have already cracked, which comes from listening to the rhythm, is that there is no stop and start. It is a loop continuously. So when you go back here and here, you have elastic pulling you back again into it. So there's no stop. There's no stop to it. And some of you are doing it so beautifully. That's really good. Okay? Now, the only thing left for us to do is to ground ourselves. The movement changes its meaning and symbolism depending on how high you are. That doesn't mean if you are really taller and dancing with a shorter person, you have to really come low. But in your body, you know when you are grounded in it. To be able to do the grounding, we already start from here in this scooter position. And then all we're doing is here. So you already lowered your body. Okay? All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Nice one. Let's try and go from the basic and into the first variation. Let's try that. Please get it now. Okay? One thing that we've not done is, I said we count to 5 and then we meet the drummer. So when we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we go 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So what we do is 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So we meet the drummer there. Alright? Should we try it? 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so when the 8 comes, you bounce off the 8 and then you swing. So it's almost as if you're going to fall and then you stop yourself from falling. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that's really good. Now, to go out of this movement, what we need to hear, we'll hear beden, beden, beji, beji, beji. So it sounds like this. So we're going. Okay, so your warning is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what we do with that is we are here, and then we hear bede, 1, 2, 3. Bede, beji, 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 and we stop here. Okay, so what we do is you throw a confetti, is it called? Confetti. Here, through here, and then you end up here. Okay, so we go like this. Okay, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So you go down and up because the next movement is going to take you down again. So you have a different differentiation between which level you are. Let's try it. No, just the 10. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Nice one. So now when we get here, we're going to move forward. Is it hop or what? Or leap? 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're moving forward with it. Okay? So let's try and do from the beginning, this from here. That's really good. So when we end here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what happens here is you turn in right, right, and then left, right, left, alternating your turn. And whichever hand is out, you look the opposite direction of it. Okay? So let's try it. We're going to go better. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, polyrhythm, how your body works with polyrhythm. The master drummer is playing to geji, to the key responds to the sogo saying kekele, 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 kekele. I don't know about you. Now, the way your body needs to respond to this rhythm is to shake this part of the body. So if I'm traveling here, I'll go keep going. Your response whenever you are up here is you going like this. You go to okay, all right. So we're going to listen to the drummer. As you can tell, I've already stopped counting you in because we're following the drummer, okay? So we're going to hear bedem, 1, 2, 3, bedem, bedi, 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 to geji, to geji, to geji, and we're going to continue from there, okay? Let's go. All you need to have in your head is to geji, to geji, to geji, to geji, to geji. Anything that you hear from the master drum is a change. Okay? And this is what it's going to look like. That's all it's going to play. Okay? Try. That's it. Okay? G. That's it. When you hear that, all we're going to do is jump down, jump down, jump down, jump down, jump down. When you are up here, your hand is here. Okay? This hand is ready, your left hand is ready to press down. And then, behind me, my hand here is facing up, like this. Okay? And then, I'm here on toes. I'm going to go 1 and then press down. My hand is now pressing down behind me. I'm going to go up again, and this time the right hand goes in front, the left goes back, and then press down again. Okay? But it's all going to be happening alternatively with the timing. So it's going to look like this. Okay? We're going to do this. We're going to start from bedem. 1, 2, 3. And try to move forward with this. Okay? And then and we move backwards with it. Okay? Alright? After this, the next movement is going to be really smooth. Okay? So let's go with the drummer. 1, 2, 3. The next movement we're going to do. This movement, we're going to go really the other way. You need to really bring out this movement from this middle side of your body. Be able to go in and out, in and out, in and out, okay? And what we're going to do with it is, we're going to step alongside it. You step 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep going. So the movement is just step. When your feet are up, your back is out. When you land, you go in. Come back up, and then you go down again. Okay? So this is the movement that you want to be in. When you are on the side, you need to show only the side of your body. And that helps to see what your back is also doing. Here, up, and then you turn, up, okay? That sort of thing. Is that all right? Now, you need to be able to feel some sort of bounce when you step. This needs to step going down like this, and then up again. Okay? So you go 1, and then up. So you're not like planting the feet. You're not planting them there. Okay? All right? And you get that sensation or that feeling from when you hear the drums. What again? Okay? That's really good. Now, the movement with your hand needs to be flat like that, so that you are able to really flap your wings like a butterfly. Okay? All right? So, where should we start from? We're going to start from bedem. 1, 2, 3. Bedem, bedem, bedem. To, gegeji. To, gegeji. Geji, geji, geji. Gaja, 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 gaja. Bedem, bedem, bedem. Bedem, pempele, pempele, pempele. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Let's go. You really want to stylize it, but you know you are really like adding spices to it. That's really good. Thank you very much. Okay, okay. So when we are back here, we hear bedem, and then we go again. Bedem, bedi, bedi, pele. Okay, okay. All good. We come back to basic. But this basic is basic number 2. The first basic is this one. But from here, this is the second one. It gives you time to rest because the rest of the dance from here has got very little structure. Let's say 30% structure. The rest of it is up to the dancers' own improvisation and interpretation of what they want to say. So we're going back from here. And then we hear bedem, 1, 2, 3. Bedem, bedi, bedi. Now, even though this is really easy and you resting, we can tell where the laziness comes in and tiredness. Okay? It's when you are here. Okay? But when the movement is going like this and keeping the timing, then that's what the movement is about. Sometimes we even just standing still whilst a rhythm is going is still part of a movement. So the silence here is part of the dance. The drum plays and then the dancers, we all come to a halt together. So when you don't do any movement here, then it means you are not really responding to the call and response from the drummer. So here, you need to be in this position, ready to move again. Okay? So let's just go from here. Let's just go from the ball from here and then go forward, come back, and then we go from here and then we end here. So when we are here, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then we are here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to go straight from here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, whilst we are here, please make sure from now you have a little bit of space in front of you. We're going to jump to the side, and come back again. Okay, so make sure you've made space. Okay, all right, we are here, and we're going to jump to the right-hand side. But whilst it's not like a big jump like that. It's leaving your left leg behind and then your right leg moving before the left. So you go, okay? That's it, nice one. Now, so there should be a sense of diagonal in your going forward, because you're going to stretch and come here, okay? Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then we're going to go to the left, also in a diagonal. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Okay? Nice one. Now the drummer is going to play bedem, bedem, willing, willing, bedem, bedem, willing, 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 willing. Yes. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bedem, 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 bedem. Go back. Bedem, 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 bedem. Nice one. Now here, this movement comes with a clap, okay? When you are jumping up, your hands go like that, okay? So you respond to the drum. It goes bedem, bedem, okay? And we don't come back again. We go, oh no, we do come back. We go bedem, 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 bedem. Bedem, 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 bedem. Okay? Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, but this time round, when you go bedem, 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 I want you to end here. Okay? So you're not coming straight up. We're going to go bedem, 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 bedem. And all you're doing is this leg goes across the left and then comes back again. What you're doing with your bottom is wiggling left and right with it, okay? So the movement will look like this. Bedem, bedem. We go bedem, 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 bedem. So you have this movement here, okay? All right? Because the next movement, you are all staying here, this low, and then your hands are here. The hand gesture here looks like this, okay? It looks like the, what's it called, oven gloves? You've got the thumbs out. Okay, so this is the way you need to be. And we go, bedi, 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 bedi. So the thumbs, your thumbs needs to cross in the middle when you are here and out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. But what you're doing here is doing what I call the dinosaur walk with your backside. You're moving your body this way. Okay? So you're moving 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's try it. We're going to do the turning. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Should we go over from the top up to here, and then we can continue with the rest of it. Okay, time. Let's do a quick recap. The first basic variation is this one, and then we hear the change. Bedem, 1, 2, 3. Bedem, bed, bedi, bedi. Okay? Okay? Now, the first one is where we count the 8. Sorry. We count the 8. Bede, 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 bede. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We are here. Okay? And then 1, 2, 3. Bede, 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 bede. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bede, bede, bede. Ja, 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 ja. Bedi, 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 bedi. And then we go. Bedi, 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 let's try catch up. Let's try catch up. Okay. Let's go. This here, what happens is all the male dancers will be on one side, and then the female dancers will be on the other side. The female dancers come first, and then do the call, do the turn, and then they do all their styles that they want to do, and then they go stand in front of a male dancer who they want to dance with, and then they call the male dancer on to dance with them. The calling is the same movement like this, and then you either shake hands, or the ladies curtsy, and then the boys salute, and then, or some people even want to be playing, give each other a hug, and then they follow on. Okay, this is where the dance gets creative. So if we are dancers and a couple, and we've done our own movements, based on the dance language, this is where we bring it out a lot. So from this part of the dance is going to be what people will call the solos or the duets. So the first movement we're going to do is you stand on your right foot, left leg up. This is going to be tricky if you've got no space. And what you're going to do is this. So if you can see me, it's almost like a star jump, but this way. And you are moving here or moving backwards with it. Let's see how many people will try it. Nice. What you're doing with the leg behind is just like in aviation. You're gathering momentum to push your body up. So it shouldn't be here. It's rather needs to be up. Push you forward and bring you back. Okay? And then your hand needs to go all the way out. Okay? And then 5, 6, 7, 8. We're all going to do this. Okay? And then when you hear bedem, 1, 2, 3, bedem, beji, 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 think of any movement in the dance that we've just done that you really like and do it following this movement. So for example, I will do this. Bedem, 1, 2, 3, bedem, beji, 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 and I'll do this. Okay? All right? Let's start with that. You can do the same thing, or you can do a different one, or you can do this one. Let's try and start with it and see. Okay, music. That's really good. Okay, so whilst you're doing whichever one, you hear again, bedem, 1, 2, bedem, beji, beji, beji. Okay? Now, because there are two people, one person brings a movement on the spot, and then the other person brings the next one. But there's no stop and start. So immediately you turn, is it called peripheral view? In my language, we call it immolation. You're looking, but you're not looking. It's for the copycats. In school, if you want to copy in an exam, you sit there and then you'll be looking there. And then, you use your peripheral view whilst you turn to see what the movement is, and then you jump into it. And then immediately after the call, you follow what the next person is going to do, okay? So what we're going to do is, this time we're going to add one more movement to it. So think about it from now on. We do this, then 1, 2, 3, we do the response, and then you do your very first one, and then you hear the call again, bede, 1, 2, 3, bede, bedi, 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 and then you do a second movement. That's really, really good. Now, what we're going to do is how you leave your partner. When you leave them, going back to where you pick them up from, or they pick you up from, you then do the same thing again, whether you curtsy, hug, or salute them. And then it's up to the person that you called to also call a friend. So they come in, whichever movement they want to do. They go bede, bedi, bedi. Now this movement is under my foot, like, oh, you're not needed. The movement goes like this. Okay, let's all try the movement. The movement is like holding onto a pole and then twisting it with your hand. Okay, but your leg is going like that on the heel. Okay, you're going like this. Okay, and then you go bede, 1, 2, 3, bede, bedi, bedi, bedi. Okay, but when he gets to his friends, he just go like this. And this movement is just the same as your bum waving left and right, like your dinosaur walk or power walk. Okay, but you clap in this style. Okay, and then they all follow you around. And this is where I'm going to really test your call and response ability. This is your response to the drama. It goes, gedi gedi to tedi, gedi gedi to tedi, gedi gedi to tedi, gedi gedi. Okay? So when you hear to tedi, and you get, so after the third one, the rhythm changes. It's going to play something like this. Yeah. So to put it together, you go to tedi, to tedi. Gedi get to teto, gede, 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 to teto, gede, 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 gede. Okay? This is the curtain call in African dance. This is it. It thanks all the audiences and the people they played with all together. So the females go down, the male goes like this, like that, and then they leave the stage, going backwards. Remember what we said about going backwards from the beginning, okay? So walk in a circle, and then when you hear the call, you raise your hand, okay? Yeah, well. your own movement. We're going to do the second movement now. Let's go.